Hi folks, welcome to Whiskey Web Wednesday. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. I'm William Webb, I'm the host here at Whiskey Web, and today I'm going to show you something truly remarkable, something that is probably one of the best whiskies I've ever had in my life, something that you're never going to forget. You're lying on your deathbed and you're thinking about those monumental whiskies that really stuck out in your lifetime, and this is one of them. So you may be asking, what whiskey is this that's so special? Well, it's this one here. It's SMWS, which is the Scotch Malt Whisky Society. It's number 3.243. As you probably know already, number 3 is Bowmore, and this is cask number 243 from Bowmore. Bottled by the Scotch Malt Whisky Society, and they've given it a very evocative name, Dark Smouldering Flamenco Gypsy. It's aged for 17 years in a refill sherry butt, and 594 bottles were the result of this cask, bottled at 57.1% ABV. And part of the reason this is special as well is right on the neck here is Feis Ile. This was the first ever SMWS bottling for Feis Ile back in 2015. And I've had it for a while now, and I thought it's time to open this up and share it. So I actually poured this for the Whisky Club, the Copper House Whisky Club that I run. If you want to join, check it out on Facebook. So we all shared this bottle, and it's all done blind, and it was one of the first times where the most expensive whiskey was the best. Often we find the opposite is the case, but this one, it really does make you realise that sometimes it's worth spending the extra money. And this is valued at about $650 at the moment, something like that, maybe $750, depending on where you buy it in the world. But yeah, it's just very hard to get, probably not many around. So let's have a dram. Feis Ile, the Isle Whisky Festival, actually started in 1985, and the first time it was all sort of music and that kind of thing, and then it wasn't until 1990 that they started doing whiskey tastings at the festival. And then from about the 2000s, they started doing distillery days, where each distillery would have its special day and they would do a special bottling. And these bottlings are so highly sought after, from Lagavulin, Ardbeg, Lefroy, etc. And they're fantastic. There's lots of good stuff over the years coming out, but this was the first one from SMWS, and it goes through a tasting panel. You know, like the Scotch Malt Whisky Society, one of the best things about it is the tasting panel. They're like your guardian of quality. So it shouldn't get bottled unless the tasting panel approves. And for this one, I think they made an extra special effort to ensure that their first ever Feis Ile bottling was top draw. It's barbecue smoke, it's pine resin, it's soot. You get that slight ashiness with Bowmore. But this is deep and rich. It's the perfect nose for sitting in the boatyard. You're lacquering your wooden boat. There's barbecue flavours like ham, bacon, maybe a bit of plum, fig, raisin, those typical dried fruit sherry notes. But the thing about this nose is so well rounded and put together, it just draws you in, and you can actually just nose this for days. It's absolutely amazing. Let's check out the colour too. It's a thick, viscous, oily whiskey. Now for the taste. absolute heaven, total heaven. Butterscotch, peat, fruits. It's so thick and oily, so viscous, it's just mouth coating. It's creaminess there. It's just got everything. It's like everything you want in a dram. The texture, the flavour, the nose, the palate, the finish just goes on and on. Just truly remarkable whiskey. And I will remember this moment for the rest of my life. So thank you very much for joining me for this stupendous Bowmore, bottled for Feis Ile. And anyone that's been to Bowmore will know about the little round church perched at the top of the hill. And the reason it's round is because there's no place for the devil to hide. And with this whiskey, it's like heaven. It's the opposite of hell. So it's a nice contrast there. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed that. If anyone has ever been lucky enough to try this whiskey, then please add your comments below and let me know what you thought. But for me, it's definitely right up there. Definitely in the high 90s. So until next time, see you for the next Whiskey Web Wednesday. Cheers.